Today, guys, we are joined by the married queer couple, the Zwenis, Bongani and Charles. So, guys, welcome to the Flume Media.
Thank you.
I think some of us are actually going to learn a thing or two from them, so we want them to fill us in. So, yeah, how did you guys meet? When and Bongani or Bongani and Charles? How did you guys meet?
The first time actually when I laid my hands on him, I could tell that wow,
That's what you wanted.
this is somebody. Yes, it was 2015. I think I was that kind of person who liked things, because I remember there was this other night we went to this thingy around Joburg, and I was with my cousin, and then there they were sitting with his friends, and then we just went and introduced ourselves.
Okay.
Me and my cousin, of course. So that's how we actually get to know each other, right? Yes.
When did you actually get to a point where you're saying, okay, now we are dating?
Well, there was this point in time where you were at your place, right?
Yeah.
And then your friends were there, and then we were together. And then we needed cigarettes.
Yeah.
And then people were like, "Who's gonna go and get cigarettes?" And then we went together to get the cigarettes. I proposed that I can go and get the cigarettes, and Bongani, can you just take me halfway to the garage to get cigarettes? And then on our way back, I made a move.
So that was the way you
I made a move.
Private moment.
I made a move, and being intoxicated and all, here was I trying to kiss him, and he pulled this stunt off. You know what? My lips are so soft and very, very, very sensitive. I don't do kisses. I don't just kiss strangers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm really sorry, but I at least got a baby kiss, Nyana. Yes.
Okay.
Then I could actually sleep like a little baby boy that night.
So you slept in the same place?
No, not really.
Okay.
I had to go back to where I stayed at that point in time. Yes.
So when you said you didn't want the kiss at that time, you don't kiss people or strangers at that time, did you really mean that, or you're just trying to play, like you're like actually playing hard to get?
I think I was playing hard to get.
You knew that
Yeah.
you wanted him at that time. Okay. At that time, you're not dating.
We were not dating.
Okay.
We were not
And
dating.
when did it get to the point where you think it was, no, this guy, I'm not looking at him the same way I was before?
Yeah, it was on the 8th of December, the very same year.
Yes.
16 years.
Mhm.
So it was supposed to be a one night stand, like then hello, bye.
Okay.
That night, somebody said chill, sakhuluma kwaba mnandi, then yeah, yaqala lapho umjovo.
So on that night, when he came over for a sleepover, so did the Patla change the narrative? It was okay, now I think I want to do this person.
Yeah.
Change the whole thing.
And
we didn't have sex.
Mhm.
Yeah.
to add on that, I was now at a point where I knew that I've made it. This is now
That's
an
right.
opportunity, and I'm gonna use it, because I had liked him a long time before then.
Okay.
Yes, and then when he called me to come over, I was just sitting at my place after work and had nothing to do. Mind you, the following day is my birthday. I'm going to work again. And then he called to say, you know what, let's come over and let's come and have drinks. He was with his cousin. Okay, I came over, we had drinks, and then later we realized that, you know what, you cannot actually go home this time, rather sleep over. And I slept over, only to find out it was his plan that he had already initiated, that, you know what, I'm calling this guy to come sleep over
Okay.
and maybe sleep with him.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But it didn't actually happen. We just slept like brothers. Yeah, we slept like brothers. And he woke me up in the morning. Okay, you can go and take a shower and go to work. And he was actually the first person to wish me a happy birthday that year, which was very nice. And there was when I got to work, I called him to say, you know what, I have arrived at work. Have yourself a great day. I love
I
you.
love you. What? Okay.
Okay. And what did you say?
He loved me back. That's what he said. He said, I love you too.
Okay.
Yes.
Then that's
He
where
said, "I
you
love
would say
too."
that's now a relationship. It's all about.
Yes. And then, I'm sorry, just to add on, later on that day, obviously, we had plans. Now I'm coming to you, I'm coming to see you, and that's when we actually started. Yes.
I'm sure they also like to know, at what point in time do you guys now realize that while you were dating was okay, now I think I'm ready to make this person my husband, or to make this guy my husband? And how long did it take you to decide it was okay, now from this shadow? How long did you guys date before the actual thing was in fact chat or chat?
We did it for 2.5 years, if I'm not mistaken, because now he proposed to me on, it was 2018,
Yep.
It was 2018, if I'm not mistaken, June, July-ish.
Okay.
He
July.
proposed, yeah, July.
After how many years of dating?
It was a year, going for 2, if I'm not mistaken, if not 2 and a few months.
Okay.
Yes. So now he proposed to me. I loved him. He actually is the one that I was ever been looking for. So I was kind of ready at all, like during our relationship, let's just say, like, should there come a point in life that he should ask me a hand in marriage, I would not hesitate. I would just say yes. Yes.
Okay.
He proposed and I said I do. Yes.
How did you know that he's the one you want to spend the rest of your life with? What did you see in him? And also, Charles, after Mhlambe, what did you see when they was
Okay, like
this is the one?
okay, like his personality, man. Yeah. Like no time, man. No sharp. And remember that time then when you go sharp, like I was going up and down in my hospital. Remember the pain?
Oh, with that situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had this situation. Yeah.
Which you cannot, of course.
Yeah.
disclose.
Yes. So he was there. He was there for me. Then that's when I realized, like, no. This guy.
The TLC is good. Okay.
Like so fast like no. Then the proposal. We called our parents. Kabamlandi.
No, so just that before we go far, I want to know, how did he propose? Before calling your parents, how did he propose?
Him.
Yes.
Okay, it was on a Wednesday, if not Tuesday. I cannot remember the date. Oh, a Wednesday, yes. So it was a normal working day at work. So he keeps on calling my colleague, my friend at the time. Well, we are still friends. He keeps on calling him, asking him if I'm fine and all that. And then there was this point when my colleague asked me, why is Bongani asking me, are you fine or not? I was like, no, maybe he's just being dramatic. You wouldn't know. Yes. I don't know. I didn't even take that into like consideration. Like, whatever. So I come back home later that day. Mind you, we had moved in together by then.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So I come back home. There he is. He had prepared a meal. There's a little bit of changes in the bedroom. I see, like, okay, some the sheets are clean. Okay, a setup, man. Some sort of a setup. But then I'm thinking to myself, no, okay, maybe he was just cleaning the room and all that. It's okay. And then, okay, there comes a bottle of wine. Okay, let's drink on a Tuesday. Wow, lovely. Glass of wine we'd actually do. Okay, there we go. A glass of wine, a glass of wine, a glass of wine. Can I prepare a meal for you? He goes, yeah, why not? I would love to have food. I'm actually hungry even. Okay. And then he sits next to me, beside me on the bed. And then he goes on some, loving someone, and me being Bongani, realizing that I'm actually growing up. I'm not getting any younger. I'm thinking now it's actually time. Yeah, something, yeah, stuff like that. Life is too short. I'm like, okay. Then he stands up, he goes to the wardrobe. He's touching everything. Like, what's going on with this guy? Life is too short. Okay, here am I then having a conversation. Yeah, life is too short. We should actually love each other and all that. Blah 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 blah. Stop playing like our peers does and all that. And then bigly, when I open my eyes, I lost concentration by that moment because we just having a normal conversation.
Yeah.
There is in front of me, on one knee. Okay. I just screamed, guys. I screamed my lungs out.
Mm-hmm.
I just screamed, and then he went, can you just do me the honor of being my husband? Will you please marry me? I said, yes. Yes, I would love to also be your husband. Why not? Why not?
As, before I actually disturbed you, you're talking about parents. You guys break it down to your parents. It's okay. I've met this certain person and if I won't start with my husband.
Yeah.
And was it difficult or was it easy to tell them?
No, like first of all, like usually I'm my brothers, man. Like before I propose, like hey, I just want to do this and this because of I'm ready. So I'm gonna blessings, yeah. That's how it started. After this whole thing.
Well, they knew that we were dating and he had gone home before that. So now, immediately after he proposed, I called my mom to say, you know what, Bongani just did this, and I said yes. And she was just thrilled. She was happy. She even quoted Bible verses to say that, you know what, whatever God has put together, no one shall be, no man shall actually separate.
It's married 2019. Ah, it was my first year.
Why? So we got married on the 2nd of October 2019. Yes. We got engaged for that time from 2018 July up to 2019 October. That's when we decided, you know what, we've been actually engaged for quite some time now, and we decided, you know what, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. One of us goes to the Home Affairs, set up an appointment with the marriage counselor, and we just get married at Home Affairs, and then the rest shall follow. Yes. We just went with the flow, and then there came a point to say, you know what, hey, wake up. How long have we been engaged for? Yes, yeah. I think so, yes.
I think we're both ready.
On your side, how do you look at it? How is Umshado for the two of you?
I'm not for my side, like, now I even forget who, like, I'm married. It's my brother, it's my everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. We, like, communication. We communicate. So, now, nakushapo, normal. I don't know about you.
Well, of course, we do have different perspectives as people. But then with regards to us, I think like any other couple does, we also do fight.
Yeah.
There are those ups and downs. There are those moments where we have tribals and whatever they call it. We stumble and fall. We do have our whatever. We do have our shut up. Yes.
Okay.
But then end of the day, it's entirely up to the both of us to make this thing work. So I can say marriage is not difficult. It's not a nightmare. It's a beautiful thing. It's actually up to someone who is within the marriage to make sure that they actually make it to come out as beautiful as I say it is.
Okay, guys, what sustains a marriage?
Must I take it? Why don't you to answer that question? So I think communication and trust and love at large and love at large and love at large. Loving your partner wholeheartedly, loving him and loving him back.
Yes.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, kubaluleka kwenkonzo yasekamereni.
No, we don't do this.
Yes. There is no flipping way because Utela, the initial idea was to have a one night stand, and that night changed how
Which
he
is not
did what he
happening.
wanted.
It's not
Yes. So how important is sex between the two of you? And how often does it happen? Is there something like supposed to be a number of times that you're supposed to have sex in a week or make love as you married? Yeah. How many times are you supposed to have sex in a week, in a month? Is there like times you're supposed to be counting even
No,
or it just happens, it just flows?
We don't count.
Okay.
We don't count.
Are you trying to say it's countless?
It depends.
It's like we don't count.
Yeah.
So are you saying that we have sex countless times in a month? Like
What is not a problem? It's not a problem. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to find out.
No, like sex is important in a relationship. Yeah, you're not sure you're okay. Important.
So it's not a matter of today I'm not feeling okay, whatever the case may be. It's if he wants, he gets, then that's it.
No. If he doesn't want sex, yeah, like we understand. No, it's okay, maybe next time.
Okay. Okay, so guys, nivilekele ukuthi inkonzo yasekamereni ibalulekile.
Yeah.
And also, one thing that I've realized with bantu when they are together that they don't like discussing things, it's the financial part of being with someone. Can it be dating or marriage, whatever the case may be? But bantu abathandi to discuss their finances. You know, how do you tackle that when you need to as a married couple? Because okay, baby, this is our finances and this is how we are around it and anything. And is there transparency there? You see, hey baby, this is how much I'm getting, this is how much I'm making, monthly, and this is what we're doing.
Tina Putin, like we share everything. Like imagine if you get like see they got okay baby, we're gonna do this and this and that. Yeah, we don't have a secret.
every little cent that gets into my bank account, he knows about
Like
it.
even
Every little cent that gets into his bank account, I know about it. And every little cent that comes from wherever, I know about it. So I think it goes as to transparency. We are very transparent when it comes to our finances to avoid little misunderstandings and all that. Yes. So transparency when it comes to finances is very important as well. So I can say that we are very transparent with regards to our finances. Yes.
As we actually, as I was saying, we're having like same sex, which is our queer couple here, and we also want to know: are you guys planning to have any kids
Oh yes.
That is our daily trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should God bless like He does, in the few years to come, we'd like to see little twoish running around. Yes.
Okay.
If not
You
one,
should
two.
Yes.
Yeah, two.
And as we know, because there is
Yeah.
no womb.
There
How are we
isn't. I
planning- how are we
wish. I
planning-
wish.
How
I
are we
wish.
planning
I
to have
wish.
these
I
two
wish. I
munchies?
wish. I wish there was a womb amongst the
Yeah,
two of
man.
us.
Yeah.
We were thinking going the adoption route.
We have scars.
Yes, I have had such experiences growing up. Actually, you get called those names, those silly names. Yes, I had actually experienced that. I think most of the gay people can tell you that
Yeah.
I have went through that, get being called silly names, and actually sometimes being excluded from your peers just because they see that you are somehow wish, yes, being called ukuthi hayi wena uzenza usisi wena asikazi ukuthi sisi uyintontoni. I can say from my own perspective, growing up, I actually came out of the closet a year, if not two, after matric. When I was in college, no, I went to college. Yeah, a year after matric. Yes, that's when I came out, because going back from home, going to college, that's when you actually get to let loose and actually experience life at large. That's when I came out of the closet, and a few people knew, my friends knew, and my sister, of course, knew. But and coming to the big cities like Johannesburg, then you get to actually live your life to the fullest, and then it's actually up to people whether they accept it. That's what I learned to. You know what? People rather accept me for who I am or not, then it's actually up to them. It is very crucial to come out of the closet, because now you should remember, I know as taboo as it may be, kwama locations, kwama communities, young communities, villages and all that, it is important that as yourself, as your own personal self, you get to live your life to the fullest. Now,